Yeah, so my team wanted to be here too, but they're working on finishing up what they're doing. Uh, Basically, we have the entire like front end stuff. I mean, not the front end. We have like the back end stuff done first, actually, which is like the smart contract development, not for the token, but for the marketplace, and all the functionalities. So there's a couple functionalities that we're going to be releasing later on, which is the subscription and stuff like that. So basically, whenever we launch this, which I'll talk about here in a minute. Again, sorry for my nose still healing, but when we launch, we're gonna have you're gonna be able to buy, sell, um, and mint your NFTs. You're also gonna be able to follow and like people and message them. Uh, but as far as the subscription goes, uh, I mean, I want to get this thing launched as soon as possible, and the subscription feature takes a little longer to do, just because we have to do separate databases for that and stuff. So there will be a subscription feature, but that's going to come a little later on. Uh, so you'll be able to create, buy, sell, auction, bid, cancel your auction, complete the auction. Just the basic NFT marketplace stuff. And then later on, we're going to bring in the subscription feature. Also, one of the cool features that some of my creators have told me that they really like is the ability to unlock stuff. So essentially, whenever you yeah, exactly, subscription as in subscribe to creators. So uh, yeah, so basically, if you subscribe to a creator, it's going to cost you. Like the creator gets to set that price and gets to set the benefits. But some of the things are going to be like getting early access to their creations, getting discounted NFTs, giveaways, stuff like that. Whatever the creator wants that subscription benefit to be, they'll be able to make. So it's going to be pretty cool, and the creators kind of free realm to kind of make their profile theirs. And also, it can be like one time payment. They can do one time payment, or they can do a reoccurring like subscribe to me for a month or whatever for 1 KCS or blah blah blah. That gives you access. You get 10 minutes before everyone else the chance to buy my NFTs, and or just inside cool features like here, watch me create this NFT kind of thing. But we really wanted to make this marketplace about bringing the community together. So, like one thing that I noticed when I was coming up with the idea was the fact that a lot of these marketplaces don't have any interaction between the buyers and sellers other than buying and selling. So it's not really like community based. You know what I mean? It's more about the money on a lot of those marketplaces. But we want this to be completely community based. Like we want the community to interact with each other, talk to each other. You'll be able to message a creator, maybe ask them to, create something special for you, stuff like that. Just get to know them. Um, to kind of like you could have like almost like a social media feed. So you'll be able to, like post an update on your profile or something like that to let your followers know, like, yeah, okay, hey guys, I'm dropping, an NFT here in a week, and it's going to be, a one of one and stuff like that. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. Also, like I said, my favorite feature is the unlock feature. So whenever you, create an NFT, you can, have the ability to have the buyer unlock something cool when they purchase it, whether that's like, the downloadable PDF or, the downloadable um, actual file, so that way you can like send it places and stuff like that, or whatever. So there's a lot of cool stuff that we're trying to do. And as far as so that at first uh at first you're not going to be able to like literally just like the first day. But by the end of the first week, you're going to be able to mint multiple of the same one. So, but just to get it started, it's just going to be one on ones. Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. So I'm pretty excited, guys. If you have any questions specifically for me, you can feel free to type them in the chat, or ask them over the voice chat. I'm fine with either one. Like I said, sorry, my nose sounds like when launch. Okay, so as far as launch goes, okay, as far as launch goes, guys, I was talking to my the big question. I was talking to my developer last night. So we're actually ready to launch. We have everything working how we want it to, but we want to, test this, keep testing it, keep testing it, keep testing it. I've had a couple creators test it, and they say that everything, looks fine, everything's working. But I really want to, run some more vigorous testing on it just to be sure. So I think that we'll be launching. This is the date I'm going to give you guys. We'll go ahead and launch on Tuesday. So that'll be the 10th. That'll just give me an extra day to do for testing. So Tuesday the 10th is going to be the official launch. You'll be able to, upload your NFTs. Everyone can be a creator. We're going to have, at first, there's going to be, gotcha. I'll answer that in a second, Janik. But at first, uh, everyone's going to be creator. Nobody's going to be verified just because that's how it is on the marketplace. But, I already have, a solid group of 20 creators who I've already verified. Yeah. So basically, there'll be like on your profile, there'll be a, you know, get verified or become a verified creator button. And you click that and you basically upload. You're going to go through like a series of questions. You're going to upload, your art and stuff like that. So that way we can, vet it and make sure that it's all original artwork and like, you've done art in the past. Now it is possible to become a creator, a verified creator, um, if you've never created anything before, but that's going to be, a different series of questions. So we just want to make sure that, all of our verified creators aren't, doing anything copyright, and that they are making original work. Because the last thing we want to do is a bunch of copy and paste from like OpenSea markets and stuff like that. Um, our eventual goal is to become the OpenSea of Kucoin Community Chain. Like that is my real goal. I want this to be the number one place to get NFTs on Kucoin Community. And I really think that, KuCoin is pretty small still. So I think by having an NFT marketplace, I mean, I'm not worried about, the user base. We have tons and tons of people who are interested. We got a lot of tokens reaching out to us that want to mint, their lines of NFTs. We're talking to Shebants. They want to mint some NFTs with us. We're talking like with Candy Swap, stuff like that. So, we're talking to the bigger players on KuCoin Community Chain right now. And also, we are talking directly with the development team of KuCoin Community Chain. So, we're kind of seeing how we can work directly with the actual developing team of the chain. Haiku Tools, ready to mint. Nice. Those are dope. Haiku Tools. How would you work directly with them? I mean, just put your project on their page. Is that what you mean? You work with those guys, Claxton? I'll let him type that out. But yeah, so I really want this to be like huge, and I think a lot of you guys have probably heard of the Crypto Kunks. Yeah, they released their collection on their website. They're actually really cool guys. I like that team a lot. They have a cool project going. But we're talking with them to release. Try talking with Duncan Wall. Okay, cool. Yeah, that'd be dope. That's a good idea. Thanks. I'll definitely do that. If you could just put the to their Telegram down in the chat, that'd be cool. I'll check it out. Uh, so oh yeah, I'm talking with the guys from Crypto Punks, and they released collection on Kucoin Community Chain last week. They did pretty well. So yeah, they're gonna be talking with us. They're gonna release like a line of like 1,000, um, a line of 1,000 of them on our marketplace. I believe we're still talking with them about that. But that's pretty exciting too. They have a good community of people as well. Um, so yeah, no, the crypto punks, the ones who did it on KuCoin. If I could get to the fucking devs of crypto punks, that would be huge. Eventually in the long run, I'm trying to get in talks with some of the bigger players. Like I want the ability to open packs and stuff like that on our website, and really try to get like a licensing deal with like MLB or NBA or something like that to mint some of those exclusive NFTs on our website too. That's the eventual goal, is to have these super huge strategic partnerships. Now, a couple of you guys were asking about Shark Down Token. We had partnered with them like a month ago, right when we started, doing this thing. Jim over there, he's the owner. He's a really cool guy. I like him a lot. Their token is on Binance Smart Chain, but we are partnering up with them. I don't want to give out uh, their information without really talking to them first. But they are, releasing a line of, NFTs and possibly a game. Uh, so they're talking with us about that. That's kind of our plans for the future, but we haven't set anything in stone because they're kind of figuring out the technicality of everything. But yeah, so we let me see, what else was I going to talk about. Uh, but yeah, so we're like really uh, lava labs. Yeah, that'd be dope to get some lava labs up in here. I'm gonna reach out to them. Yeah, that would be legendary as fuck. Gamification? What do you mean by that? Like big. Okay, so this is also something cool that we're gonna want to do. Uh, any plans from your end? Yeah, actually. So eventually, we're gonna have a tab on the marketplace. We're gonna have special lines of NFTs that you'll be able to play in a game on our marketplace. So we'll have a special tab and like have tournaments for the game and stuff like that. It'll be pretty simple. But that's kind of like what we want to do, is eventually run NFTs Realms own line of NFTs and have those be able to be uploadable into a game that you can play. So that's going to be really cool. I'm actually really excited about that. But that, as far as the development goes for that, stuff like that, that's a couple months at least out. Um, but yeah, so as far as like the mechanics of buying and selling, right? So there's 0% zero gas fees, $0 gas fees for minting. So whenever you mint, you don't have to pay a penny. But basically, the way that it's verified on the blockchain is through the buyer. So like the buyer has to still pay a gas fee, and also it's a 5% transaction fee um, across the board. So like whenever you're that's just like the service fee basically is 5%. So yeah, so the NFTs will be minted without gas because it's actually verified by the buyer. So it doesn't even have to be um, It doesn't even have to be verified until somebody buys it. So it's actually not going to be verified on the blockchain, but when somebody goes to buy it, that's when it gets verified. So it's actually a really interesting way. OpenSea is leaning towards that technology as well, and we're lucky enough to have a developer on our end who's familiar with that stuff. Basically, yeah, that's kind of how it works. Yeah, so you're basically uploading a piece of art, and essentially, I guess technically the buyer is minting it. So it's kind of an interesting mechanic. Um, but yeah, so that's our goal.